Good morning. It's 6:30. Sunrise is in about 15 minutes. I got up about half an hour ago. I packed up everything from the tent and I'm just brewing my first coffee. It only went down to maybe 14 degrees last night, so it was quite a bit warmer than I was expecting. Slept beside this. And right over there is where I zigzag all the way up. Up there is the visitor center car park area. Pretty quiet night last night. A little bit of wind on and off. A few birds. A few planes. It's a bit cloudy now, but last night, especially around 2:30, 3 o'clock, the sky was clear and there was stars. The stars were nice and bright. Really bright. I love this part of the day. The sun's about to rise. Everything appears out of the dark. Again, this camera makes things look quite a bit brighter than they really are. Scrambled eggs, here we come. I've added green pepper, chili, black pepper, and onion powder, and a touch of milk. That sure doesn't take long. There's 3 eggs in here. It's one thing hiking with a pack on flat desert, but it's a completely different beast going down, and I'm sure up is going to be the same thing. But as I've said, the good thing about going up is I'll have 11 or 12 pounds less of weight. I'm hoping to make it up in an hour. An hour to hour and a half. Try to take it slow. The thing about when you got a big pack on your back, you got to be careful you don't bang it against the edge, because then it can kind of rebound you and push you the opposite way. And here, there actually is a pretty good chance of falling. You know, there's no barriers, there's no nothing, you're at your own risk. Well, there's my cat hole. I was able to dig a good distance here because the sand is nice and light. I found a spot where I could dig. And that's the cat hole after. Besides the footprints, you can't really tell I was there. The bottom of my bag, it's all my sleeping stuff, my sleeping bag, my sleeping pad. That's all the water I have left over. So I probably have maybe 1.5 liters at the most, out of 5. $7:41. A bit late for me, but sunrise was so late. I feel quite a bit lighter today. I read on Wikipedia last night that this is indeed a volcanic crater. This is the cone in the middle of a volcano. It is at the longest diameter is about 1.5 kilometers, and I think the height is roughly 280 meters. And all this white stuff is sodium phosphate. Yesterday I tasted a bit and it was salty. Well, that's the sodium. Now, I don't know much about sodium phosphate. Is it poisonous or is it not? There's kind of some spots here, probably because it's rained. When it rains, I guess all the water would funnel in from everywhere. It's a bit soft. When I was coming across yesterday, I was sinking maybe a couple inches in certain spots. So, let's have a raw 360. This is a little bit eerie. All alone down in the crater. I just did some math in my head. The circumference up top of the crater would be pi times diameter, and if the diameter is 1.5 kilometers times pi, roughly 4.5 to 5 kilometer circumference. So it would take you at a normal speed maybe an hour and 15 minutes to walk around it. This is the easy part. Now I got to go up there. Well, that's what I have to go up. This is what the ground looks like right here. Some group has gone to quite a bit of effort putting all these rocks on the side of the path, building these cairns, I don't know what you call them. And if you take a look, if you can see the zigzag path, must have taken quite a long time. Anyway, this is where the hard part starts. I'm going to time it and see how long it takes to get up. Oh, here we go. Here the camera's level. Now this just shows you the angle. At least 45 degrees, I would say. I've seen quite a few blown out sandals. How did they get back?
many stairs. Just the effort that has been put in. Yesterday I came down that way, and that was where I had to take off my pack and use rope, but I noticed there's another path that goes this way, so I'm just going to check it out first and see if it's going to be any easier. I just ran into two guys on their way down. Actually, they're tourists. Brits. Both from the Emirates. One guy is from Abu Dhabi. Well, actually, I think they're both live in Abu Dhabi, but they came over here on the new tourist visas. They've been all over the kingdom. So they're just on the way down. They're on a day trip. They've just hit the bottom. I stopped and had a bit of a chat with them. Nice and easy does it. You just got to do this nice and slowly. Okay, looks like this is easier than the way I took yesterday. I want to stick to this edge because I don't want to go that way. If you look real close, you can see two guys right about there somewhere. Oh, I'm just having me a rest. It's 20 degrees. So it's nice and cool. At least for me it's cool. One of the guys was wearing a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. If I was him, I'd be freezing. Right here, you really hate to fall. I think the worst is over with. Getting there. It's significantly cooler and windier up at the top. It's 18 degrees. It was about 21 down at the bottom. Made it. Well, it took me an hour and 20 minutes to get up here. Of course, I stopped and talked to the two guys for at least 10 minutes, and all the fuffing around with the camera and stuff. So I would say I probably could have done it in an hour. It took about half an hour to get my legs. At first I was still hurting from yesterday, but once I got about halfway up I started to feel a lot stronger, so almost as if I got my second wind. But it's pretty windy up here. Of course it's cloudy. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. But what is it now? It's 9:34. Well, that's the end of another adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got a 6.5, 7 hour ride back to Riyadh, drive back to Riyadh. Let's see, it's 10:30 now. I'll get there around 5 o'clock or so. Anyway, again, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, take care. Bye now.